I think we're live. Okay. Let's see if I can get this camera a little bit closer. Hopefully it's not grainy, but there's no guarantee that it's not. Just give me a couple seconds, it doesn't matter. Let's see here, go to, let's see if I can get this to come up. So we're 40 seconds in, or something like that. Let's try this. Stream 4 minutes to go. Let me see. So I think I figured out, I think I got the right side. The problem is okay. So far nothing. I don't know what's going on. I'm not finding it on my computer right now. I'm trying to figure out where it's at. I had it a second ago. Let me go to my live, maybe. I don't know. Live. That don't do anything. Video link. Okay, so that seems to be working. It's grainy, but let me turn my volume on real quick just to make sure I got volume. On my computer, it's just squealing really loud. I don't know if that's coming through on you guys's, who's ever watching. If it's even showing here being unlisted. Let me see if I can make this thing public. It should be public. Why is it showing unlisted? Okay, so let me go back here. Let me make sure that it's public and not unlisted. Public. Done. Save. Okay, that's still showing it as unlisted. Let me see if I got volume here.
Tools. You can do less while a company.
Okay, so I think I got this figured out. I got it out of the single whatever, and I got it hopefully working. Hopefully the volume's working good. I think the volume's working good. Let me check it real quick. Okay. So to me, the volume's working. I got one person watching, which is probably me. It's on my computer, so I can check out the chat. There's a chat on the right side of your screen of where you see me. Go into chat if you want to put something in the chat. Also, down below in the description box, you'll see all sorts of links. Links to my Teespring, and I think there's some Amazon links. I don't even know if they work anymore, but you can click them and find out. So hopefully, this is going to be alright. Hopefully it's not too dark, and hopefully that I got a good enough connection that it's not grainy. And from my computer, it doesn't look like it's too grainy. The lighting could be better in here, and we'll work on that if we continue to do live streams, if we can get people in here and whatnot. But anyways, that's what we got. I don't know how long I'm going to stay on here. Depends how many people come in. If anybody comes in, if we get people in, then we will definitely stay on a little bit longer. It's 10:30. I doubt I make it to midnight unless it really gets crowded. And I'm just doing this. Basically, been wanting to do a live stream for a while. I had a couple put up. I had like a Christmas Eve live stream scheduled, and then I ended up not doing it. Just Christmas Eve was just hectic, a lot more hectic than I thought it was going to be until, you know, I got that night. I just didn't feel like doing it. Plus, I had a bunch of other stuff going on, and I think I had one other one scheduled a couple weeks before that, maybe around Thanksgiving or something, and it didn't work out either. Doing stuff around the holidays is not probably the greatest idea for me. So anyways, we're going to talk about some videos and stuff, I guess, and we'll see if anybody comes in over the next 15-20 minutes, and then decide how long we'll stay on here. Because of course you can always watch after the fact. If you don't watch it live, you can always come back, watch it after the fact, which is pretty cool. And you can also go into the comment section after the fact, because I don't think the chat will be there. It's been a long time since I've live streamed, so I don't know. Don't know if the chat will be there if you watch it back through. It might be. I don't think you can actually write in it though if it does show up. But you will still be able to go into the comment section and make some comments. So right now I got one person watching. 10:30, New Year's Eve. A little tired, but we're going to stay up for a little bit and see what happens. We can go through. I do want to go through some stuff over the last. See if I can bring this up real quick. Let's see where I want to go to. Let me go back here. Talk about the videos we did this past year, and talk about what the plans are for 2021. Since we're just 2 hours away, and what kind of videos we're going to be uploading. So basically what we got going on is I'm going to be uploading videos every 5 days till spring, till March sometime. And we got a couple got some trailer videos coming up. I think we just finished up the boat trailer, the series on it. I think there's one more video left on that one that I got to do. I haven't actually shot it yet, but everything's done. I just got to hook up lights on it, and it's good. I got tags, everything's registered. Got registration tags, everything like that. It's ready to go. The only thing I got to do is, like I said, put lights on, and that one's pretty much done. We'll get around to that at some point. We got a utility trailer build. We had the 16-footer that I did a couple years ago, and I ended up selling it this spring, around June or something like that. And so that trailer's gone, but I got another one that I've been working on. Haven't shot a whole lot of videos on it. Yeah, it's getting late. West Virginia, that's where I'm at. It's 10:30 at night. So if you are watching, go into the side chat and give me a location, what state you're in, or what city, what state, whatever. So anyways, back to we got a utility trailer I'm working on right now. Like I said, I haven't shot a lot of video on it. What I've done, it's well, it's not a utility trailer. Oh, wow. So I don't know what happened. It just knocked me offline. I thought we'd be avoiding that problem, but apparently we're not going to avoid that problem. Well, we're showing us 11 minutes in, so apparently we're still where we are. I don't know. It knocked me offline for a second. I'm not sure what's going on here. Anyways, utility trailer. Not really a utility trailer. It's going to be a car trailer is what it's going to be. It's going to be 20 feet long, and it's going to be about, I'm trying to think how wide, it's 79.5 inches wide between the fenders. It's going to be 20 feet long. It'll be 18 feet of a flat deck and then a 2-foot dovetail to make it 20 feet. It's got two 3,500 pound drop axles on it. Like I said, I haven't filmed, I think I filmed one video. It hasn't uploaded yet. It'll be uploaded in the next couple weeks. I filmed one video. It's an alright video, probably won't get a lot of views. And I'm going to film a second video of me cutting in the dovetail. Go through the process of how I did it, and we'll see how that turns out. So that's the second trailer video that I'm working on. And that one's about done. Once I get the dovetail cut in, we just got to paint it, put deck boards on, and run the wiring, the lights and stuff like that. And it's pretty much done, ready to go. So that'll be pretty cool. We uploaded the video where, I think it just uploaded this week. I think it uploaded on Monday or Tuesday of this week. Where my truck was wrecked. And I think I did a lot. I got that video uploaded where I go around and show you what I did, what was wrong with it. And then I got a live stream where I was working on it, where we was trying to put the fender on. And the live stream ended up screwing up in the middle of me working on the truck. So I got like a 20-minute live stream of me pretty much putting the fender on, I think. Messing with the front of the, doing something anyways, I don't remember exactly. But that was that. Get back to the chat real quick. Okay, we got nothing yet. Okay, it looks like just one person, that'd be me, that's watching it. So on the truck, like I said, I didn't shoot a lot of video. Whenever I worked on that originally, I wasn't planning on shooting any video at all, and I just went out there and kind of just tore everything apart. I wish I would have shot video of it. I think I would have made a decent video, but I didn't until after the fact. Once I had everything tore apart and I was actually putting it back together, then I decided. Then I thought, man, this would probably make a really good video. I could have probably shot 2 or 3 decent videos from that, but it didn't really work out, and then I ended up shooting that. I think it was in that time when I was putting it back together when I decided to try to do the live stream, and I was working. I think I got out for like 10 in the morning. What I planned on doing was doing an all-day live stream. I was going to stream live for as long as I could, 8-10 hours of me just working on the truck. And something happened to the live stream. It kept knocking me offline. I think it was because I'm out of the house and the internet's in the house, so I don't think I was getting a good enough connection in the garage to keep it online. So it ended up being like a 24, 25 minute video. And I am tired because I'm not used to staying up past 10:30. I wake up every morning at 5:30 in the morning, so I go to bed pretty early, so it's definitely past my bedtime. I doubt I make it to midnight. So on the truck is put all back together, except I got to put a bumper on. I ordered the bumper brackets. They came today, and I ordered a new, I don't know what you call it, it's the mount where the hood latch goes, that goes down in the front of the radiator core support. That stuff came today. I believe everything came today. And then, so we'll try to, I don't know if I'll get that on this weekend or not. I got some other stuff. I'm trying to get heat in my garage right now. So that's the number one priority right now, is trying to get heat in my garage. If we can get heat in the garage, that's going to be help out a lot, because that'll let me be able to go out there and work in the cold and not be freezing my butt off. So that's the two. They got the trailer, the boat trailers. A bunch of Harbor Freight videos I think is going to be coming here and there. I don't know exactly what. I got some uploaded. I don't remember when they're coming out or which ones are. Wow. Coming out. I am tired. The video probably that everyone's probably waiting on is the 86 Monte Carlo SS that we are going to be restoring. And in that video I said I was going to be restoring it over the winter, but to be honest with you, I probably won't even start on it till probably springtime, just because I'm behind on everything. I got to get my truck done. I got to try to get it back on the road. I need to get it on the road. I got to get that trailer done, and I got to try to kind of get them two things done. Once I get them two done, then we might be able to start getting that thing pushed in the garage and start looking into it. Wow. And seeing what we're going to need. I know we're going to need a bunch of rust panels. I want to pull the carpet out of that thing and see how bad the floorboards are. We're going to need rocker panels. We're going to need the panel, I don't know what it's called, between the tire and the door on the driver's side, between the rear tire and the back of the door. It's like a little kick panel, like almost like a cab corner if it'd be a pickup truck, but it's on a car, so it's not really a cab corner, but kind of like that. That is rusted out, so we'll definitely be changing that. We're changing rocker panels, probably inner rockers. What else is on that? That's just off before I even rip into it. Stuff that I can just see that's going to be needed fixed. The lower half of the doors are starting to rot out on the driver's side for sure, but I think it's on both sides. So I probably have to do a lower door patch, rocker panels, or yeah, and then whatever them panels are called between the tire and the door. I'm just gonna call them a kick panel. I don't know what it's called. All that's gonna have to be replaced, probably on both sides. And then once I get the seats pulled out of it and the carpet pulled out, we're gonna see how bad the floorboards are and what we got to do there, what we can salvage and what needs to be replaced. I'm pretty sure on the driver's side I'm going to have to replace some of the floorboard. I don't know how bad it's going to be. I don't know about the passenger side. And I haven't crawled up underneath it at all to look underneath of it. Like I haven't put it up on a jack stand and crawled underneath of it. The tires are all flat, so it's, you know, it's a couple inches off the ground right now. It's low to begin with when the tires are pumped up, but with no air in the tires and the tires being completely flat, it's inches off them. I mean, I can barely even get my arm underneath of it. It's a low car to begin with. So I haven't really crawled underneath to see how bad it is. From what I can tell just looking, the frame looks pretty good. When I picked it up originally, it had been sitting in the field for 10 years. No, longer than that. Yeah, probably 10 years. Hasn't been started in 17 or 18 years. Actually, it's been more than that. What was it? 03. 23. 18. Hasn't been started in 18 years. And it's been sitting in a field when I picked it up in that picture of the thumbnail. If you look at the thumbnail, you'll see it sitting in a field. You see the weeds around it. It's been sitting there since 2010. And I picked it up in 2020. So it's been sitting there for 10 years. Hasn't been started in 18 years. So like I said, I haven't got underneath to see. When I picked it up, like I was going to say, when I picked it up, I thought maybe I'd have to take the whole body off and kind of see if the frame was rotted out and do like a off the frame restoration, like take everything off the frame and then fix the frame or replace the frame depending on how bad it was. But I don't think the frame's as bad as I thought it was going to be. From what I can tell, it looks like the frame was painted back in the day, so it looks like the frame might have actually, there might not be nothing, no rusted out parts at all. I'll find out more once I get it jacked up. What else on that thing? It's got a 355 Chevy engine in it. It's got a 4-speed Saginaw transmission. It was They didn't come from factory as 4-speeds, they came as automatics. So it's got a 4-speed manual transmission, and then it's got long tube headers. It's got glass packs, dual exhaust, true dual exhaust, not the, on them SS's, they came out as manifolds came down, and once they got underneath the car, they kind of came together as one and ran back the passenger side as one pipe, and once it got back to about where the rear differential was, it split back off into two and went over the rear end them out to look like dual exhaust, but it wasn't a true dual exhaust. It's got true dual exhaust. It's got straight pipes all the way back to with the glass back on it. I don't know if in '84, I don't think they had catalytic converters on that thing. I could be wrong. I don't know. '86. They don't now, that's for sure. And all the emissions stuff in the engine bay is gone. Whenever they pulled the manifolds off, put the headers on, they eliminated a lot of stuff. It's basically, if you pop the hood on that thing, it looks like what an engine would look like in the 50s on a GM vehicle. There's not a whole lot in there. I mean, there's not, it's pretty basic stuff. What else about that car? So that car, let me think here what we're going to do. The first thing we're going to do is get the tires on it. We got to get tires on it. The tires are flat. Once we get tires on it, we can get it pushed into the garage. The problem is I got a 2-bay garage, and I use one bay. I like to keep one bay open so I can pull any vehicle in that's running to do stuff like change oil, any kind of maintenance. So I really don't want to put the money in that side, because if I put the money in that side, then I got nowhere to pull a vehicle in to work on it. Like if I want to pull my truck in to work on it, to like get it finished up, or if I want to pull the Trailblazer in to do something good, or pull another vehicle in, I want to keep that bay open. So my other bay on my garage is, because we just moved in, we still got stuff in there from the move-in, so I really can't push it in that bay. That's where it's going to go when we get that cleaned out. It's going to go back in that bay. That way I can work on that car, I still have an open bay, and then I can work on it, and it's not going to really slow down me from stuff happening in the other bay. Besides just car stuff, because I push trailers, if I can pop back a trailer in to work on it, and stuff like that, put the boat trailer in to work on it. So I got to kind of keep that bay open. Once we get, like I said, get the tires on that thing, hopefully here within the next couple weeks we're going to have that bay cleaned out. So we'll get tires on and get it pushed in. Once I get it pushed in, then we can, probably take the doors off of it, get them set to the side somewhere out of the way, and we'll tackle them down the road at some point, because definitely going to have to be some patches put on there at some point. And you really can't, I really haven't looked at it that much. We'll get into that. We'll get the doors off, get the seats taken out. The seats be taken out. And then the carpet. Pull the carpet out. And once we get the carpet out, we can see what we're going to need. If we're going to, naturally you're going to buy at least 2 half pans, driver's side and passenger side, and then just cut. Decide if you're going to put a full pan in, or just like the outer edge where it reaches the rocker. Whatever we decide will happen there. I don't think, like if you got rockers, inner rockers, floor pans, and that kick panel behind the door, between the door and the wheel, you replace them 4 or 5 things there, I think you're done with body work. It's just come back and mud and clean up what's left of it, and then from there it's ready to paint. Front fenders, hood, nose piece, all that stuff's good. All the doors, whatever we got to do to decide to do with the doors, we got to do that. None of the glass is broke, so we won't really need to replace any glass unless something gets broke, which is always a possibility. We'll probably pull the motor out, and I'll decide if I want to put that 355 back in, or I'm thinking maybe do an LS. Drop on like a 5.3 in, or maybe a 6.0. I haven't decided yet. That's a ways down the road. And if I do the 5.3 or 6.0 LS swap, I don't know if I can use that transmission. I kind of want to keep it a stick though. That's a really fun car to drive as a stick. Especially with that 355 in there. That thing is a rocket ship, except it gets really poor gas mileage. Really poor gas mileage. So, yeah. That's about it with the money. That's all I can tell you right now, because I really don't know until I can get it pushed in the garage and actually start tearing it apart. I really don't know a whole lot more than that. I do know, the motor hasn't been started in 17 years. I really don't want to go out there and start trying to turn it over or start it without. I don't want to ruin the motor, basically. So, and I'm not sure if we're going to put that 355 back in or go another route. Go a 5.3 or a 6.0 LS. And if I do that, then can I use the Saginaw transmission on that, or do I have to find another? I have to do more research on that, because I don't know about that. I don't want to put an automatic in it. Automatics are fun, but that car is just too fun to run with a 4-speed, man. That car is a blast to drive with a 4-speed. So that's the Monte Carlo. That's really all I can tell you about the Monte. And like I said, when I get around to making a video on that, hopefully soon, but I wouldn't expect anything before March. Maybe something around March would be the earliest. And then if not March, then April or May, we should have something. We should have something shot by that time, and then hopefully we can. Once we start shooting video of that, hopefully we can start doing regular uploads. At least, 2 uploads a month is what my goal would be. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull that off, but, I don't want to do an upload and then wait 6 months and do another one. I like to kind of keep them pretty steady, but again, that'll it'll be dependent on how much I can get done and find stuff that's interesting to shoot, trying to keep it entertaining and keep it where I can get a lot of views and people like it. I uploaded that video on Thanksgiving Day. It's probably, so far to date, it's probably my best video. It's got 1,000 views in a month. I know that's not great, but for my channel, that's pretty good. Usually it takes anywhere from 6 months to a year to get 1,000 views, and I got 1,000 views. I was looking at analytics today. I got 1,000 views in, it was the 27th, and now it's December 31st, so it's, 35 days. 1,000 views in like 35 days, give or take a day or two. So that's pretty good. If it keeps going like that, then that'll be good. And I think that's it. That's all I got to tell you about the SS Monte Carlo, 84 SS Monte Carlo. Someone did comment on it, said it had 87 mirrors. I know it's not an 87 because the title says 84, but I do know for a fact that there was parts used from he had an 84 and an 86 Monte Carlo. Something about one was wrecked and he used parts off one to finish the other because he was missing parts off the one he was building or something. So it's an 84 with some 86 parts on it, is what I'm going with. And the mirrors, dude on Facebook or on YouTube said he thought it was 87 mirrors. It could have been 87 mirrors, I don't know. But I think 87 and 88 was the Aero Coupe SS Monte Carlo. That's not an Aero Coupe. So I'm thinking it's 86. I think he used some 86 parts on an 84 Monte. And I'm not even sure how much stuff's changed. Like the first SS came out in 84, the last one came out in 88. I don't know how much stuff has changed between the years. They change certain stuff every year, but I'm not exactly sure what all changed. And I didn't really pay attention to the mirrors at all. So I'm assuming they're an 86 mirror on that. So, little tired today. I'm going to be back in 1 second. I'm going to go out and grab a soda. Give me 1 second, I'll be back. Okay, so, alright, so we're back. Like I said before, I'm going to see if I can get some better lighting back here. I definitely could use it if I could just get, I think anything would be an improvement. It's not bad, but I think it'd be better. Got myself a Pepsi. Live streams. So I've been wanting to do, let's talk about live streams for a second. I've been wanting to do live streams for a while. And like I said, I scheduled some and never did them. So I'm going to try to do, I got to find a night. What I got to do is find an evening, a night, sometime when I can do a live stream. I think Thursday nights seem to work pretty good. I work out of town. I leave on Sunday night. I come back on Thursday. And I'm usually back at the house around anywhere from 7:30 to 8 o'clock. I can come in Thursday, get my stuff put away, and do a live stream like at 9 or 10 o'clock. Go on, be on there 35, 40 minutes. Something like that, I don't know. See what happens. That's my one thought. I thought about doing them. Friday nights would work too. You could do, I mean, I think anything, I think Thursday night might end up being too hectic to twag it in. You know, you kind of want to relax a little bit. You just got done with a week's worth of work. So I don't know if Thursdays would work that good. But I definitely want to try to do one live stream a week. So that either have to be Thursday night, have to be Friday night, or it have to be Saturday night. And if I can kind of get something scheduled, get something set to where I pick a day, the same day every week, and pretty much the same time every week, and go live. You know, we can see what happens, see if we can build an audience to watch it, just come into the live streams or whatnot. We'll see what happens. So this will be the first one, and we'll go from there. We'll see what we can come up with next week. We'll see if we'll do Thursday night. I'll see what comes up. Like next week, I'll figure out a day to do it. I'll try to upload a video or give some kind of heads up a day, at least a day before. Once we get it started, once we get it rolling, we pick a day and we figure out what time's going to work. Then we won't have to, you know, give notification. You'll just know it's going to happen pretty much that time. But for the first, I would say the first 6 to 8 weeks, probably give some sort of notification, like upload a little short video saying the day, the time. But it's going to be Thursday night, Friday night, or Saturday night. After dark, so it gets dark at 5:30, so anytime. Just shoot for something around 7, 8 o'clock. That's the plan. Anyways, so we are 35 minutes. We're 35 minutes into this live stream. Looks like I got 3 people watching. There's a bar on the side where you can put comments. Go over there and put a comment in there. Tell me what state or what city you're watching from, if you want to. Also, if you're watching this after the fact, you're not watching it live, you're watching it a day later, a week later, a month later, whatever. You can still see that comment bar on the side, but I don't think you can comment on that. You can go to the comment section below and drop a comment. I try to reply to every comment that people put up. I do reply to every comment people put up. I don't get a ton of comments, so it's not that hard to keep up with them. Let's see, what else I want to talk about? Live streams. Yeah, I want to definitely get into the live streams. Do once a week. Let's see what else we got in the way of videos. We got the trailer videos. We got the boat video, the boat trailer video, the truck. We talked about the truck a little bit. And then the SS Monte Carlo. And what else do we got? Besides, I think that's it for now. I mean, there's not a whole lot that I got set up to do. I mean, like I said, there'll be videos coming out every 5 days till March. And then between now and March, I'm going to try to shoot some videos. And we'll see what happens with that. Welding videos. probably not a whole lot that I can think of right now coming out anytime soon. What else? What did 2020? We did. Let's see what we did in 2020. What did we do? We did. Well, we had the truck, and I think in the spring we did a bunch of Harbor Freights. I don't know. I don't think we did those. Because I still got some coming out, and I think some of them were shot in the spring and they haven't actually uploaded them yet. So some of the videos coming out was shot a couple months ago and they're just now coming out. So you guys wouldn't have seen all of them, but some of them's out and some of them's going to come out. I really don't know what else to talk about except what I plan on doing with my channel. Let me see here. Let me think what we're going to do. I'm looking at getting, and we'll see what happens with this, but I want to get a 67 to 72, preferably a 69. Preferably a 69 is what I want. But yeah, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter because I can make it look. But I want to get a 67 to 72 Chevy pickup truck. A K10. Actually, it'd be a C10. There's K10s around and K20s around, but they're pretty rare. From what I've seen, most of them are the two-wheel drive. And I'm fine with that. It don't have to be four-wheel drive because I'm going to be running in the wintertime anyways. But I want to get one to restore. I think it'd make a really good video series. If I get a 68, 69, like I said, preferably a 69, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. 67 to 72. Chevy C10 pickup truck. And something that's not like outrageously bad, but I think pretty much if you're buying something that's not restored, it's going to be pretty bad. But I've been wanting one of them trucks probably for 25 years. I've been trying to find one, and I found a couple that are close to me. Haven't went and looked at them yet. There is a 69 that a guy is selling, a little bit higher than I want to spend though. It's pretty much restored, but it still needs work. It's not like it looks, from what I could tell on the pictures, I haven't looked at it, from what I could tell on the pictures, it looks like he's replaced like the rockers, the floor pans, the doors, and it's like in primer black, so it looks like all the done, but there's still like interior work to be done, and the whole bed itself needs redone. Like the bed hasn't touched at all. It looks like he did body work on the outside of the bed and got it in primer, but the inside of the bed, like the bed itself, is completely rotted out. So, and he wants a little bit more than I want to spend on that one. And there, if I got that, then there wouldn't be a whole lot. It'd just be like a little bit of interior work and then painting it. And that's really not what I want. I really kind of want to get something that's where you're actually doing some panel replacements and some body work. So there's that one. There's a I think it's a 72, which is closer to my price range. It's 72 or best offer. And he had a couple pictures of it. Like I said, I haven't went and looked at it. And it's closer to, it's $1,500 is what he's asking. $1,500 or best offer. So I'm thinking I could probably go down to him and probably offer him 12 and he'd probably take it. Which that would not be bad at all. Now, naturally, I'd look at it first. I wouldn't just go down and buy it just to buy it, to see if it's actually going to be salvageable. You don't want to buy something and get it back and realize that, you know, at some point, there's no metal left. You know, you have to have something, you know, it can't be completely gone. So I'd have to look at it and see if it's something that I want to tackle or not. And then if it is something I want to tackle, then at that point, you know, I'd offer him probably 12 and he'd probably take it. Maybe 14, I don't know. He's asking 15 or best offer. I'd say he'd probably take 12. From what I could tell, it's not super bad. Like, it's rusted out, but it's not like rusted out to where there's nothing there. It's just like two pieces of metal and a big humongous hole, you know, like in the rock or something like that. The floorboards, pictures hide a lot of stuff that you can't really tell by pictures. I mean, you can take a picture of something and do a pretty good job of hiding